Jude Bellingham will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, super ball! Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And here's Azar. Azar! Tries to play it through. Oh, well played. Messi. Maradona. And they can counter here. It's Bellingham. Maradona. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Kukchu. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. They're battling for the right to play in the early stages. And here's Kukchu. Erdegaard has a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Great chance! Arsenal have the chance to go the other way.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's had it taken off him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Hazard, ball driven towards the far post. That's really well manoeuvred. Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Shot a goal! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Maradona. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Maradona. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, so look.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Vieira. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Pelé. Oh, super find. It's Maradona! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Maradona demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And it's Conte. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Plays it through. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Well, that looks a decent ball. Chance to deliver. Thuram is there and he can get that clear. Bellingham. Now, what about a counter-attack? Great vision. Maradona is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, that was vital. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Ødegaard.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Bellingham. And it's Messi. And we've reached half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
And we're underway again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mateus. Not the most convincing of passes. Kukçu. So what can they make of this? And he was quick to react. Arsenal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Hazard. Ødegaard. Ødegaard! Mateus. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bellingham. And here's Messi. That's very neat. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And this is Pele! And this is Pele! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Match was 60,810.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here. Vieira. Driving forward. Now, can they get him away? Maldini cuts it out. Kukçu. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Otto gets into some space. It's just beyond his reach. Hazard. Conte. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Maradona. Oh, red. Nice interception. Adams. Spread it left. And it's Maldini. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Otto. And it's Kukçu. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Ødegaard. And he's had a hit! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Del Piero with the cross. And now they can spring out of defence. Pele in acres of space out wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Great ball, and he's in here. Kukçu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Arsenal looking to pass. It's Maradona! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Wonderfully. Palmer! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Vietnam are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
And that has been cleared. Otto receives it in a good position here. Pings it across. Vieira. Judge, surely! Thuram. Bellingham. Pele. And it's Vieira. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Vieira makes the interception.
There will be 3
Shot could be
minutes
on.
added time.
They want to be quick to recover this. Cleared away. Thuram.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And this is Maradona. And that little bit of skill has got him away. And he shoots! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss. Maldini. And that will be it. Vietnam have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after overlap, and he loves to stretch defences.
No argument from me on that front. It's... Up he goes! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
And it's Azar. Conte. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Look at this, it's Lewandowski! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Conte. And it's Maldini. It's a promising position, and the flag has stayed down. Rodri. It's a searching pass. Played right into his path. He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So, a breakthrough already. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Not the most accurate pass. And he's managed to get free. Bergomi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Del Piero. And the pass is intercepted. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Vietnam are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Looking for the run. And it's Palmer. Conte. Palmer. Hazard. Hazard! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Rodri cuts it out.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's found a way past. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, that's a key interception. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He'll fancy himself from here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. And here's Messi! Pass somewhat off target. Great vision. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's set.
It's Luis Suarez! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Defending of the desperate variety. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Hazard. Oh, that's neat. He's picked his way through. Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. And here's Lewandowski. Conte. Now, can they get Lewandowski? And he comes up trumps again.
Lewandowski, really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
He's through here. And Van Nistelrooy! He's scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Added time.
Nicely aimed pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. And Adams, Conte. And the first half is done. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Vietnam certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
All local major stations.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Adams. Conte. For Palmer. And it's Lewandowski. That pass has been well intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Luis Suarez! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Kukçu. And it's Otto. And Adams. Conte. Palmer. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. He's got away. Cross from Palmer! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Face to shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Van Nistelrooy really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Manchester United have their third corner. Maldini is there and he can get that clear.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Can he get it through? And that has put paid to that. Palmer. Conte. Back into the middle. Now that looks a decent ball. Suarez picks it up out wide. He's found a way through.
Suarez really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because...
Chance! It's a loose ball. Makaleli. And it's Luis Suarez. That ball looks a good one. He's through and all alone! Chance for a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
On the field is number 11,
Lv3 picks it up from the goal kick. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. And it's Van Nistelrooy. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Kukçu. Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here. Luis Suarez. Conte. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's a nicely shaped ball. Vietnam claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Palmer. Coming on to replace him is number 10, Messi.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Luis Suarez.
That's going in strongly.
It's run loose here. Oh, that is... Oh, he's been caught on it here. Conte. Otto spots it and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Suarez purring through the gears. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Messi. Oh, they can break here. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Sommer gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He is starved of space and time. Now that's well seen too. And it's Messi. Otto is onto this. Oh, what can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Chance! Really well taken goal. With so little time left. Grandstand finish. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Lionel Messi. Substitution on the field. Number 5, Conte. Coming on the field is number 14, Guido Rodriguez.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play. Vietnam give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired...
Terrific header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really...
Oh no, what has happened here?
Oh,
can he finish? And it's in! An act of charity gratefully received.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting cut out like that.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the man...
Shoots! Oh, the ball's... Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's hit it long. Manchester... And that is that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're on the way. Well, of course, Italy has always been the place to be when it comes to defensive maestros, and here is a prime example. So how highly do you rate this fella, Alessandro Nesta?
Well, he's without doubt one of the very best they've produced. He's been mature well beyond his years since those younger days, blending power, speed, technique, and really good intelligence and ability to read the game. It's no surprise to me that so many have aspired to be just like...
He's gone for goal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Raul. Ødegaard. Kukçu. Ødegaard. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Iniesta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Suarez. Iniesta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Early ball out from the back.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And the pass is intercepted. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Maldini. Still goalless at the moment. Now that looks a decent ball for Conte. That ball looks a good one. Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Ødegaard. And this is Del Piero. He came in hard, very hard. Iniesta. Adams. Little pass back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
Delivers with whip. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's forced to go back. Adams. And it's Kukçu. Now Otto. And it's Del Piero. Ødegaard. And it's Conte. That's Maldini. And it's Conte. That's an imaginative... It's Asa! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Iniesta. Driving on and making good progress. Knocks it into space. And this is Lewandowski. Tries to play it through. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Raul. Kante defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Good ball, good take. Luis Suarez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Nesta. Yaya Toure. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Raul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Kukchu. Vietnam finding their passes. Raul aims beyond the defence. It's Nedved! Ødegaard. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
I'd like to ask you to join
So
me
we
in
are
wishing
still
our
where we were
birthday
at
boy
the beginning.
a very
It is
special
0-0 at
birthday.
the break. So off we go once more.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
And this is Del Piero. Del Piero! Hakimi plays it long. Nuno Mendes. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Yaya Toure.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Great vision. Oh, right place, right time. Vietnam can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Azar. And they can counter here. Now that's well seen too. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Ødegaard. Lewandowski. Nicely weighted ball. He's found a way through. In by Del Piero. Oh, what and a chance! He's scored! Hazard duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Vietnam have fired themselves in front.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Looking for the run. Tries a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Vietnam have their second corner now. Nedved goes short. And the finish! And he hits the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get on the end of this? He has a look up. Danger averted for now. Vietnam have got it back and they'll have another go. Azar. Well, that is one way to stop him. Toure with a definite foul there.
Substitution.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's Del Piero. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Look, shot a goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And here's Iniesta. He's had a shot! This time, surely! He will be livid with himself.
Well, he certainly reacted quicker than anyone else, Peter. He just couldn't keep his composure in the end.
Substitution in progress.
Vietnam making another change here. Vietnam are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. He's getting hounded, really hounded. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played out wide. Oh, easy pickings there. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Luis Suarez. And he gets rid in a hurry. Rodriguez. And the counter is on. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Showing good feet. Skims one in. That's a risky... Oh, he's been... And the shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Judge, surely! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Vietnam played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Report to the staff room immediately.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Beglin, and to wish you a very good evening.